Okay, so starting stream now, and apologize for anybody who was waiting. For whatever reason, I was listening to the Switch menu music and it sounded totally fine, and opening up the game, it sounded fine, and then all of a sudden it started getting all staticky again, and I don't know why. I think something's up, like, not this, yeah, yes, audio issues again. I don't know if it's just a known issue with Elgato's, or if it's this specific one. I wouldn't think it's all of them, because it seems like it has pretty good reviews. But this one's a little wonky sometimes. I have heard of other tubers mentioning stuff about their Elgato too, so Elgato, get your shit together. Because I swear, like, it's so not cool, like playing a game and just hearing it get all staticky. And like the way I fixed it too was like I literally just closed the Elgato software and then reopened it, and it was fine. So it's something with the way that I guess it transmits information. But it is good now. It is good now. Thankfully, the fixes for it have been relatively easy, but yeah. Oops, I have a window blocking this. Okay. So, last I left off, I think. Let's see, what's in this room? Oh yeah, I was in this area, and then I was gonna hop off for Subnautica, so I didn't get to explore this upper area. So, okay. Oops, whoa. Oops, whoa. Okay, cool. Easy. I got like smacked like 30 times. I guess here's as good a place as oh, it was Breath of the Wild, that's right. Yeah, I finished Subnautica. Thank you. Here I am thinking that it was for Subnautica. It's because I like recently changed the schedule too, so super looking forward to Below Zero. I'm gonna probably be playing that in the next few weeks too, because it is on sale for Steam's autumn sale. So super stoked about that. Just getting the map exploration here. I see like little bits of the map not filling up, even though there's really nothing here. But it's the perfect season for it. Yeah, it's freaking cold outside. Oh man, it is really cold. I love the winter. That's actually my favorite season, but boy oh boy is it cold. Like every single time, every year the winter rolls around, I'm just like, yes, thank you so much. Like I don't know, I just really like the season. It's just nice and peaceful. I like going outside and then like nobody's outside because it's cold, so it sounds all quiet. Just like the absence of like noise is like really relaxing. Oh, can I not go through here? Huh. We may need to find another route then. Okay, so there's a route there. Okay, cool. Super glad they added that in this game too. Oh, whoops. Oh, you get depressed during the summer? Yeah. Is it because like seasonal depression or just like the heat from the summer that gets to you? For me, I personally don't like the summer because of the heat. And that's because I'm like in a part in the west where like the heat's so bad sometimes. Ugh. I absolutely hate it. Okay, yeah, yeah, definitely more than one reason will add up to quite a bit of an experience with it. Yeah, as a guy, my biggest issue with summer as well is that like men don't really get, I don't know, in my opinion, maybe it's just the way I dress though, but like in my experience, like men don't really get too much to work with in the winter, or excuse me, in the summer. And so my biggest deal with that is that in the summer it's just like basically like shorts or jeans. Like that's basically what I'm limited to. I'm like, I like the winter because then I can at least wear different outfits and like, you know, have more options on like how to dress and stuff like that. Like either a sweater or a jacket, you know, different kinds of jackets. But then in the summer it's just like, am I gonna wear a collared shirt? Am I gonna wear a V-neck? Like that's basically what I'm limited to. I'm like, ugh, this feels really boring. So that's my beef with that. Oh, dang it. Okay, well, I can't even get through there anyways. Like, guys like to look nice too. They like to wear clothes that compliment us. So summer doesn't really help that sometimes. Your cat's drinking water. Your cat's probably thinking of the summer conversation too. They're listening. They understand us. But yeah, to be fair, I mean, pets are pretty in tune with the seasons more so than we are, so. I'm like, is it... I mean, they wouldn't be able to tell us necessarily, but I'm like pretty sure that, like, my pets have been able to tell me, like, oh yeah, it's like exactly 53 degrees outside or something, Fahrenheit. I should specify since I'm on the Imperial system. When your cat gets cold, it gets sleepy. Are your cat and me related? If I was part cat, this would be probably not the coolest stream to figure that out. I feel like that in itself is its own category on stream. Okay, so it just kind of leads it back around, and then... Oh, I missed a missile tank? Or was that... Wait, did I? I think I saw it, but I don't remember if I explored well enough to get it. Jeez. Okay, let's go back out then. Okay, so I need to go back up. I probably like just forgot it because I was like focused on conversation, which is like, whoops. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Okay, I got confused with chat because I was like, wait, why is Noodle... Wait, I thought Noodle knew that. I was like 2 hours ahead. Okay, how's it going, Cashier? Yeah, I'm on West Coast time, on Pacific Standard Time. So for me right now, it's like almost 5. It's like 4:49. So I usually post like the updates too, because I know that a lot of people who join in on streams are like. Oh, that was the thing. Okay, I need to figure out how to get that then. A lot of people who join in are from all over the country, and not even just in the country. Like, I've had people pop in from Canada, from like Romania one time. It's just all over. I'm like, wow. Okay, I need to... Okay, I don't think I can get this one then. Because I think... Yeah, I think I need to like figure out that block to the right first. Okay, cool. So, not too bad. Let's just go back. Also, Noodle, I did see your comment on... You're curious on which one I'm gonna like more between Below Zero and the regular Subnautica. If it's lore heavy, I feel like I would like Below Zero more. I was just actually thinking about it yesterday too, and just like thinking about Subnautica in general. And I was like, you know what? I never really did get closure on what the deal was with all my, like, I guess spoiler alert for anybody who hasn't played the game. I'm really curious on knowing what happened to all my crewmates, like, because I completely forgot that they were all getting picked off one by one. So I'm actually really curious to know what the deal is with that, because the game never really explained it, and I'm hoping Below Zero will go into depth with that, because there was clearly a voice log saying it, like talking about terminating each person. So spoilers, what's that? It's something I try to avoid consistently. Like, as per our Discord conversation, like, recently, I avoid spoilers like I avoid large groups of people. Even though I myself don't avoid large groups of people, but I totally get the desire to do so, because boy, oh boy, can that be pretty overwhelming. Oh, it might be a while before the third game. Oh, I thought this was an elevator sound. Oh, jeez. So there's an ice-powered one? That's gonna suck. Oh, the studio that made Subnautica was bought out? Oh. Well, yeah, hopefully... It's not always a bad thing, but hopefully it's fine. I totally get what you mean, because... Yeah, it's like the same thing with a lot of... It happens pretty often, unfortunately. It's like... company gets bought out, and then the new company doesn't really, like, manage things in the original vision. So... Gosh, like, the moment it lights up to when it, like... hits is actually pretty fast. Don't. Okay, gosh, am I gonna actually die here? This thing was doing so much damage. Is Metroid Dread fun? I guess it depends on your, like, preference in games. For me personally, I like this would be considered like that Metroidvania style, and that just applies to like side scrollers in general, where you like navigate through and go through a map like this. I personally really like those kind of games, like Castlevania and stuff. I'm a huge fan of, you know, games like that where you explore in a map like this. But it's also like, because this is where the Metroidvania really gets its name from, is from Metroid and like Castlevania. So those are two big ones. I personally think it's pretty fun though. Would I say it's for everyone? I think it's a safe bet to say it's for a lot of people, honestly, because it's pretty nice, and I don't know, like, it's not too like hardcore or like requires too much like dedication, grinding, and whatnot. So there's that plus side. The only downside that like most people have with it, which I can totally see, is getting lost, because I've certainly gotten lost. I was lost earlier in this series, and so that's probably the biggest complaint I ever hear of online. Is just getting lost, backtracking, and then just having to go places. But even then, the backtracking is not horrible. Gosh, I can't jump on this wall. Okay, there. I only took 3 hits, but what's the new thing I got? It was the super missile, right? Yeah, it was. So I need to find some door that looks like it could be opened up with that. think I need to go over here. Or actually, I didn't even... There's something in here apparently I missed. Oh, it's probably that little block there. Right? No? Okay, well, I won't worry about that then. Gonna take way too much damage in there. See if I get any information from Adam.
Uploading data.
The X have been released from their confinement. They have now scattered across the planet. This is no doubt the work of Ravenbeak. His motives are still a mystery, but your Metroid DNA grants you immunity to the X parasites. You can even absorb them. Perhaps it was some kind of message. Regardless, the X are here. They are overrunning the planet. They must be destroyed. Hurry to your ship, Samus. I trust you will make it here safely.
Okay, so I guess from this point forward, I'm just going to be encountering a whole bunch of the X parasites. Oh, okay, so they're bought by the company that owns PUBG. I never played PUBG, so I don't know. I don't even know if, like, the bits and pieces I've seen, like, other content creators play. So I don't know how good it is or how well it's held up since launch, but because I haven't looked into any, like, playthroughs of it in a long time. It always looked fun when I, like, saw gameplay of it, but in terms of, like, how the studio manages the games, I'm not sure. Oh, because of the Twitter for them? Yeah, it makes sense. Let me just go back and chat and see if I missed anything real quick. Okay. Yeah, so I'll keep up with on tabs too to see when they release the third game. Because I'd be genuinely curious to see them continue the series, honestly. I don't know where Below Zero leaves off on, but you know, if it still doesn't resolve the story, then I would definitely like to get some resolution, and I'll wait as long as I need to for it. Oh jeez, I picked the wrong way. Whoa. Well, okay. That's probably the scariest the game gets if anybody hasn't seen the series so far. The Metroid Dread. That's probably like, well, not scary, but like intense, I guess. I thought he was gonna go up, so I went down because he was on the top platform, but he went down instead. Okay, well that wasn't cool at all. Okay. Oop. Oh gosh. Ugh, I hate the wall. Wait, what he hit me with the ice. Okay. I was like, what hit me? I didn't think the ice worked like that though. So that's that's good to know. Jeez, that thing's gonna suck. I have to deal with him that much more. I like the color of it. I was gonna mention that though. The color of that EMMI looks so cool. So that one and the purple one, probably my two most favorite ones. Okay, so we got something up here. Oh, we got something down here. Huh. I guess I'll go over here first. See what this is. Oh, missile expansion. Okay, cool. Can I get up there? Oops. Wow. I easily could have avoided that and just messed it up so easily. Okay, so I need some form of the boost ball. Whenever I get that, so I'll just come back here. But yeah, it always sucks whenever a studio like buys out a game and then the quality of the franchise gets ruined. I think it's been mentioned before, but like I don't play like Harvest Moon or anything like that, but I know it's been mentioned before by like Noodle that like Harvest Moon Studio is one of those studios or one of those games that that just kind of got bought out and then the direction really changed. It's really unfortunate. Wait, I got it wrong. I thought it was that Harvest Moon is no longer owned by or worked on by the same studio. Or the trademark, that's right. Sorry, I'm saying it wrong, but I'm thinking of it. Area map downloaded. Okay. Yeah, it was that Natsume is the one that now works on Harvest Moon, right? Is that what it is? Okay. Okay, cool. So, and then I'll just read what chat says. So the trademark was bought by the old localization company, so they're posing as the original game series. Okay, yeah, that's what I remember. So like, if you want to play the games that have the same feel, you got to play Story of Seasons. Okay, let's just go up. Okay, cool. I didn't see the EMMI at all. That was nice. It turned out way better than I thought it would have been. Oh yeah, no, you're totally fine. Yeah, on like, I totally get that with like tone not carrying over like chat and stuff like that. That's why whenever somebody like types in chat, I won't be like, I won't assume anything of like, oh man, this person sounded like upset or anything like that. And I'm not even talking about just like Twitch. I'm talking about like text in general. Because there's just a lot that gets lost in text, like the tone of something is said, where I'm just like, wow, that's cool, as opposed to like, wow, that's cool. You know, like sarcasm is a little bit easier to convey now that we have the little SpongeBob meme and like the upper and lowercase text. But yeah, like other things easily get lost in translation. So I'll usually like let the person talk for quite a bit, whoops, and then kind of see where it goes and then judge from there. But I won't do it just right from the get-go. Like I've had people in the past like say something, I'm like, wow, that was like kind of rude, and then like the rest of the conversation carries and I'm just like, oh, okay, no, that wasn't intentional on their part. So like I totally get it. That's kind of also the thing too, that why I don't really stay on social media too much, like whenever I'm like trying to do something, is because like that in itself, the way you perceive it versus the way that's intended to be like said too is like just up to interpretation. So a lot of stuff gets lost in interpretation, and then from there people like will like either get like really upset or just like not understand the original message of something. And so whenever you try to have a conversation with somebody on social media, it can get pretty messy sometimes. Okay, I think I can just like... Ah, dang it, I overshot it. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Let's try it again. Could I just... No, I can't do that. Dang. I feel like I'm hugging the wall, but apparently I'm not. Dang, I don't think I can actually wall jump on that part. It doesn't feel like it. I'll try one more time. Yeah, I can't wall jump on that part. Okay. I guess I'll just go to the raid then. Yeah, that's why I'm looking forward to like Metroid Prime 4, because I think it's being worked on by Bandai Namco, which I believe they also do like the Dark Souls games. And so the thought of something like that existing, like a Dark Souls-esque game with Metroid combined with it, is super interesting to me. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh, I still got hit. Nice. I just like came up and like smacked my head against his nethers. I didn't realize I was actually like, or I mean I did realize, but I just like kind of reacted a little late and I was like, oh geez, I'm gonna get attacked by this. I think the studio in general didn't like the direction it was going. Like, I don't think it was like, you're talking about Metroid Prime 4 and how it got like scrapped at one point. Yeah, I think it's just because the studio wasn't liking the direction it was going. Oh, Retro's now making a... Oh, okay, I get what you mean now. Gosh, I actually completely forgot about that, yeah. So it'll be interesting to see how it turns out, yeah. Because Retro's the one that made, like, the Prime games. I think they made Metroid Prime 3 as well. Which, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if another studio did, because I didn't really like Prime 3 as much as the first two. It definitely feels very different. Yeah, they made the original Prime games. But that's why, like, after I played Prime 3, I was wondering, like, was this made by the same company? Because it feels different. Like, Prime 3 was good. It just wasn't as good as the first two, which I guess is kind of a tough thing to live up to, because the first two are so amazing. But Prime 3 just felt kind of, like, off. Like, there was just something about it that was a little different. The spin boost. Okay, so I'm assuming this is what lets me get over those blocks that keep falling apart. Allow Samus to jump. Oh, no. Is this like the screw attack? Okay, jump once more during a spin jump. Press B at the right time during a spin jump. When used underwater, Samus cannot gain more height over the first jump without the gravity suit. So there's a gravity suit. I mean, they keep mentioning it. Okay, so you can't do too fast. You have to kind of wait a little bit. Okay, cool. Cool. So I'm assuming that's what's gonna let me go through those blue blocks then. Yeah, I can't get any higher. But I can carry the same horizontal movement, so okay, cool. I guess I may as well go up here. Okay, still don't know how to get rid of these things. They just look like they're getting tickled every single time I shoot them, so. I'm assuming I'm supposed to go up there, so I guess I should... Well, let's just go back this way. No, it feels like I'm supposed to go over there. Let's try this one. Let's try this way first. Okay, that's what that is. Oh, you can't do it from down here. You have to destroy that thing. Okay. Okay, so I guess I do have to go up in this way. But yeah, 3 felt a little bit different. I don't know what exactly it was. It's been a long time since I played it, but I remember when I played Metroid Prime 3, I felt like... I think it was something to do with, like, the atmosphere of it. Because there was, like... There was some stuff they built up that I just wasn't crazy about, like the direction they took on it. I think I'm supposed to lower the water level. That's probably what I'm supposed to do. Because I went down there. There's like something I want to say about the game, but like I don't want to like give any spoilers of it. But I mean, I guess yeah, I'll just give a little disclaimer on it. You know they have the plasma beam. Can I take these out? No, I still can't take them out. Yeah, so like spoiler alert. I think like one of the big things that bothered me is just like how, like for example, like one of the earlier enemies you encounter is like is really in that game, and then like it just turns out it's like not really, but kind of is, and it felt kind of weird because it felt like it was trying to be like really intense and stuff like that, only for like a major character like that to be kind of a minor character. But then like other characters in the same game also felt like they had a spotlight, but then I don't know, it just wasn't delivered as well. So I remember something like that kind of like rubbing me the wrong way, but I can't remember exactly what it was. Besides that, I think I actually should check this thing. Okay, I can destroy that. But okay, I can do that. Okay, cool, cool. I don't even know how I got it to fall down, actually. That was weird. But, okay, cool, I found the way. Is this a boss fight? This absolutely feels like a boss fight. Gosh, I still think this enemy looks really cool. Oh, I messed up the second one. I remember that was coming too. I just messed it up. Ooh, jeez. That's such a satisfying, like, cinematic for getting the timing right on that. Just having Stamets like stomp on the lower part of their jaw and then just like blast them in the mouth. It's so cool. Like the cinematics in this game are on point. I don't remember like any of the other games having like little cutscenes like that whenever you do something right. It feels good. Well, okay. Well, I have the double jump, so maybe that's not so bad. Gosh, I have to like rewire my brain now to remember that I have this double jump. Because now I have to think of all the places I can go to. Oops. Well. Okay, so now I can make it up here. Isn't that where it came from though, on the left? Oh, I guess there's more to explore. Okay, okay, cool, cool. Yeah, because I need something to get rid of this thing. I'm assuming... Well, oh, gosh dang it. Gotta be kidding me. I actually timed the jump too, and I managed to like avoid every single mushroom that could have saved me. Sucks so much. I'm assuming that whatever I get from that EMMI is gonna give me like an ice ability to handle those little flaming mushrooms, so I'm pretty sure that's the direction it's gonna go. Gosh, I feel like I'm timing it, but then I'm not at the same time. Because it actually is pretty specific on when you can jump. It's not like a standard double jump that you can just press it whenever. You actually have to do it like at the right time. Now apparently I'm just like messing up getting on this mushroom. Okay, there we go. Whew, okay. That was like a really tight bit. Whew, okay. Okay, cool. Cool. Oh, jeez. Jeez, just even being seen by it hurts. It's like a Medusa head or something. So when I go in, I guess I need to go up here somehow. No, that's an EMMI valve. So maybe down? Or over to the left. Okay. Jeez. Jeez. Okay, well. It sucks because, like, if it just sees you, if it just sees you, you're like pretty much hit out of the thing, and then you have this. I don't know if it's like button mashing to get out of the hit zone. I might be mixing like getting damaged by the cold in my head as like also freezing. So it's a little tough though. Just a little. Well, yeah, like that. You see, like that's so not cool how it just sees you. I'm in the door and I still got hit. That's so lame. This thing sucks. I really like the way it looks, but boy, oh boy, is this one kind of really annoying. Okay, cool. So I guess if you are invisible, it doesn't hurt you. I thought it was hurting me, even while I was invisible. Oh, this isn't gonna work out. Oh, jeez. I realized it's too late. Whew, this one's gonna give me a lot of trouble. Like, this is the only EMMI that actually like damages you just from it like kind of seeing you. Okay, let's wait for it to pass under. Okay, okay, cool. Let's see, because if I go down, yeah, there's not really much of a point. Okay, let's go to the left then. It's a stealth mission? Yeah, it really feels like it. It's like you get seen and then, at least in like most stealth games, if you get seen, you have like a brief moment to like kind of hide. Like in Breath of the Wild where like the little exclamation appears. You have a little bit to kind of react to it. With the Lionels and stuff. Or like Assassin's Creed where like a guard sees you for some reason. You're just like, okay, I'm like behind a wall, but sure. I do like stealth games though. It's actually one kind of game series or gameplay that I do like. Just like where you have to sneak around. I actually really do like, whoop. I went over the thing just a little too much. That was probably the harshest punishment I could have received for that. Oh, man. It literally felt like I slipped too. That's like the best way I can describe that feeling. Let's go down this time. Okay. Okay, so if I go to the left, there's the little boss room. So, wow, I was that close to it and I still messed it up. That sucks. I still see those things as SpaghettiOs. Because, like, the specific orange color it has, and, like, the feeling of heartburn after eating them is totally represented by that color. I haven't even had SpaghettiOs for, like... I think I've had SpaghettiOs in, like, over 10 years. I don't even remember if they gave me heartburn or not, but I just imagine because of, like, how saucy they are. Can I parry the EMMI? You can. As far as I know, you can only do it though when it captures you. So you have to do it when like the little shine pops up. But it is so fast. It is so fast compared to all the other parries that the timing for it is like very, very specific. So it's really hard to do it. Yeah. It almost looks like I'm not even trying to do it, but when Samus swings her arm, that's me trying to parry it. If you've noticed, like, Samus, like, swing her arm during that animation, and then I get grabbed into, like, the second part of it, that's actually me pressing the parry button, but it's, like, really specific. So you kind of have to anticipate it and press it from when you think it's going to happen, because if you, like, reflex click it, it's too late. Like, it's unless you have, like, godlike reflexes. Like, when you see the shine and then click it at that moment, yeah, it's really fast. Since I'm at this point, I'm going to get a quick drink of water, and then I'll be right back. Oops. Just kind of dropped my controller on my desk. Okay. So is this one any different? It's been a while since I had this one, so kind of a refresher course on it. Is it this? And then let's charge it up. And then I have to, okay, so I actually have to shoot it. Okay, cool. So let's take out this EMMI, and then I can explore. Oh, no, that's right. I need to heat it up first. And then do that. Like this little can. Oh, Jesus, right behind me. I thought it was going to spawn from the other side. Jesus sucks. Okay, nope. Yeah, you see, that's me trying to parry, but I'm like mistiming it. And then the second one just comes out really fast. Sometimes it doesn't come fast. So it actually not only is super fast, you have to be very specific, but it also changes it up on you. So it, in the beginning when it tells you like you can parry it, but it's not recommended because it's difficult, it's not joking. Like, it's straight up just like one of those game advice tidbits that's like, yeah, try to avoid this, and like, we're serious. This isn't your this isn't your everyday normal game. Okay, I guess I can't do it on here. Alright, well I can actually. Gosh, break. Jeez, I wouldn't break. Yeah, you see, so I got a successful parry there because I timed the hit correctly. Okay, oh gosh. Okay, where's it coming from? Okay. I think I had SpaghettiOs for the exact same reason. Is out of nostalgia, so I'm like, I want to see how they taste, because there was like a point where I was like, I'm kind of curious to see how boots taste. Gosh, I'm not gonna break that. Well, I messed that up. Yeah, you see, like there, I messed up the parry. The first one's like the arm cannon, and the second one's like Samus's little kick, where she like kicks the head away. So if you see a kick, that's the second chance you have to parry. But you get like one shot. If you mess it up, you don't have enough time for your hand or leg to like come back into position to parry it again. So you literally have like one chance at it. It's really hard. Most of the time when I get it, it's just purely out of luck. I'm not even gonna pretend that it's out of skill. Gosh, this thing takes so long to hit. Okay. Okay, I messed that one up. Wait, can I get it? No, I'm not even gonna. I'm not even gonna try. I know that one's too late. Let's try it this way. No, I messed this one up too. Jeez, this one's really hard. But yeah, I think I had it out of nostalgia too. I had that and like Dunkaroos. Those were like two of the things I remember going back to. I'm sure I went back to more and was just like, oh, let's see how these are. And I was just like, I feel like I want to throw up. Like, straight up cake frosting. Okay, cool. Oh gosh, he's actually past her. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Oh my gosh. That was so cool, but that really sucked. That thing straight up was just like done with me. Oh man. I guess that's punishing me for being too fast. Because it straight up knew that I was going to go that way. Oops. That was like the harshest. Like how I was talking about the cool like cinematics from like Samus like stomping down on the enemy's jaw and then like shooting them in the mouth. That was the equivalent for the enemy to do that. It's like, yeah, you're not getting away, and then just like immediately like meets me halfway and just like kills me. It didn't even give me a chance for a first parry. It was straight up just like straight to second parry. Like that was it. That was really cool, but that, boy did that suck. Okay, this one should be good. Okay, cool. Well, I got it. Whoops. Is he gonna go up? Okay, he was actually waiting for me too. Saw that. Oh jeez. Okay, I'm gonna hold my ground. You're gonna pop up. Well. Oh man. This one's so hard. This one's like, it's really cool, but boy, is it hard. Oh, Dunkaroos weren't so bad for you, but you couldn't finish those. Is that what it is? Do Dunkaroos come in like letters? It's been so long, but that sounds familiar. So like there's one for each letter, so... Oh, the SpaghettiOs? Oh, okay. I was like, is that how Dunkaroos gets you? It's just like, hey kids, make sure you finish all the letters. Otherwise you're not spelling Dunkaroo. Like some sort of like marketing ploy to get kids to eat more Dunkaroos. I could eat them as a kid, but like, yeah, that's straight up just sugar. Like cake frosting. Whoops. Well, that's cool. That was my bad. I kept hitting the wrong button thinking I was charging it. I was not. Yeah, that was the same with me. The SpaghettiOs and meatballs, I would always eat the meatballs. I'm like, these are like chef kiss. This is great. But then like the SpaghettiOs themselves, I would be like, ugh, I'm just left with a bowl of like sad O's. Sad saucy O's. The meatballs were good though. I definitely remember liking them. If I could just have the SpaghettiOs but just the meatballs, like nowadays, I don't know if I'd like it, but I know as a kid I certainly would have really appreciated that. Okay, let's go down. It's like the marshmallows with Lucky Charms. Yeah, exactly. That's like the best comparison, yeah. I had a craving for like Lucky Charms not that long ago, and it was pretty okay. It held up pretty well. Okay, gosh, that was so close. Okay, finally. Whew, that was like the EMMI I've had the hardest time with. It's so fitting too because it was the coolest looking one. But yeah, Lucky Charms held up pretty well, honestly. I like them. Usually what I do now though, and I think I did as a kid too, is like I would eat the grains first and then like just eat a spoonful of marshmallows afterwards. Missiles upgrade with the ability to freeze targets. Hold R and press. Okay, cool. Mega cannon depleted and offline. We're bringing to regular arm cannon. Now does this help me against cold rooms? Don't know. I guess I'll find out in a bit. But at least now I can take out those little like flamey mushroom things. And plus now I have super ice missiles, so that's a plus too. Let me catch up with chat a little bit too, because that fight took a lot longer than I expected. Oh yeah, eating SpaghettiOs had like a metallic taste to the can. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised because they sat on the shelf so long. They just developed like a can taste. It's probably also like just the sauce that they use. Honestly, I don't think that sauce is exactly the best sauce. Okay, well I guess I can't just can't get up there then, can I? Because like, you know, the tomato sauce in general is like pretty acidic, so. Nice, okay, that does work like that. Like, I'm not too big a fan of like saucy stuff like pizza. If like pizza has a lot of sauce in it, I'm kind of like, I'll pass. And usually like whenever there's too much sauce in pizza, it's like cheap out of like the ingredients because it's cheaper than putting on some more decent toppings. So they're like, oh yeah, let's just add a whole bunch of sauce because they won't know the difference. Okay, I think this is where I'm supposed to go. Oh wait, this is the elevator I found that one time when I was lost and I took the wrong way by accident. So, okay. Guess I can go through here. Now, is there anything down here? Okay, I guess not. I think there is something up here, though. I'm gonna try to go there. Hmm. Gosh, how did I get up there? I know I came through there, but I know there's a way back. Maybe not? Maybe I just need to follow through then. Yeah, this right here is probably like the biggest complaint I would see with these kind of games. It's just like walking through and then just getting lost and having to backtrack and really recall a lot of stuff. That's honestly the only complaint that I consistently see with it. But if you like that kind of stuff where it doesn't seem like it, you know, be too irritating, then I think it's pretty worthwhile. Plus, this game's not very long. I've heard it's actually pretty short. Like, I think this is probably like a speed run, but I've heard that some people have been able to beat this game in like a few hours, like 3 to 4 hours. So I'm pretty sure that's when you like already know the game, though, and you're just speeding through it. Oh, I can shoot these with the ice missiles now. Right? Oh no. Okay. Oh, it was worth a shot. Am I just supposed to leave then? I think that's what I'm supposed to do. Because I don't think I can get up here. I didn't see anything that looked like I could get up. Unless I'm like wrong, but I don't recall seeing anything. So I guess I'll just like leave this area. Sure. Yeah, if you'd like to. I'd be curious too, like what the speedrun is for this game. Because I could totally see this game being speedrun pretty quick. Oh, that's probably why I couldn't pull it while I was down there. It's because I would have gotten crushed. The game could have let me completely fail and kill myself. I would have gotten a kick out of it. Oh, now that I think about it, I can actually watch the speedrun of Subnautica 1. 1 hour and 36 minutes? Jeez. That's crazy. I didn't think it would be that fast. I doubt that's even with a glitch, too. I think that's just straight up playing it, like, completely honest. That's crazy, though. I'm gonna watch that after I, like, beat this game. Because that's probably gonna look really beautiful, too. Okay, so where am I on the global map? I'm getting up there. Definitely higher. Oh, this is the right way. Okay. That's the only downside I have with this particular map, and like Metroidvania games typically are better about it than this one is right now, is that I have to kind of jump up to reach the top of the map, which feels very unnecessary, because it kind of is. Kind of is a little unnecessary, because you see here how it's like the part that I've traversed and whatnot versus like what I haven't. That's why it's filling up. So I don't know if that counts towards a map completion. It almost makes it look like certain parts of the room I can walk through and certain parts I can't. But as like I jump around for no reason other than filling up the map, it fills up. So it's probably like, I guess if you're like a super completionist, then it would really bother you, but for me personally, it kind of does. But it's not too big a deal. I have played some games though where like map completion is specific to that. It's so stupid. There's like that game for the PS2 called like Star Ocean Till the End of Time, and it does that same mechanic where you have to like literally walk and like everywhere to get the map completion. But like it's really bad with the way it handles it, because certain areas will kind of be a little glitched to where you'll have to like walk in a really awkward place to get a section of the map that's not where you're at, if that makes sense. So like for example, I would have to just like somewhat example, I would have to hit this corner here, like walk into this corner to get like this section of the map right here, which makes no sense because you think you'd just come right here, but no, the game makes you like go here to get this one because it's just like a weird glitch that I don't know, it was programmed or something. That game is really good. I did like it, but that's just one thing I had with it. With the map, it's kind of weird. So there's like one particular area that I was trying to get like 100% completion on to get the map for it, and I was like, why can't I didn't know it at the time, so that's why I was super confused that you have to walk in specific spots in the map. That little bit of information is what I realized afterwards. But yeah, I was trying to get this one little section and I'm like, I can't get this, like why is it not registering? And then that's when I found out like, oh okay, you have to walk in other spots. But the way that I had to get it was like so stupid. I don't even remember how I figured it out. I know I didn't look it up though, but the way I ended up getting it was like walking to like a really tiny corner that was kind of like a triangle, and just like pushing my character as much as I could against it, like pretty much to the point where like the pixels were like, I don't know, I guess like the pixels were touching like a further edge of the screen than it could.
Appears to have been a sanctuary. The Makan conducted ceremonies and rituals here. Now it all lies in ruin. It was likely destroyed in the chaos following the X's arrival. That would match what Quiet Road said. They have turned it into a hive. I have also detected the presence of an unusually powerful axe. Recall that the EMMI in this area could see through terrain and stun targets with an electric shock. My sensors indicate this EMMI has been reactivated. We can assume that Ravenbeak is behind this too. Make good use of the Phantom Cloak and you should have nothing to fear. Be careful, Samus.
Okay, cool. Hopefully this one doesn't shock me like the ice one did. Even though I wasn't using the Phantom Cloak, it's just really fast when it sees you, like, that's it, like, you got caught. But yeah, I had to, like, straight up push myself against the edge of the thing all the way I could, and then, like, it was just really dumb. I thought the way that, like, the map exploration in that game could have been way better. And it's not even, like, just for a completionist perspective, you get items for getting more of the map explored. So it has more of an incentive to do it. The fact that it was like so wonky was so dumb. But still a good game. Still a good game nonetheless. Some of the power-ups were a little bit weird too. I don't know if in typical JRPG fashion there's like another meaning to it, but like some of the power-ups would be like normally when you get power-ups you like can walk faster in the open world or something like that. There were power-ups in that game that made you walk slower, and I do not know why. It didn't even have any like added benefit to combat, which is like you just walk slower. And like the first time I read it, it said like decreases your movement speed by like 10%. Like, does it do anything? Because sometimes some games too, like in JRPGs, they'll have the unfortunate side of not explaining things very well, and so it won't tell you the drawbacks of something, or like it won't tell you the benefits of something, and so I thought maybe it'd be one of those instances, but as far as I know, it wasn't. Oh, that sucks that they broke free. Jeez, that's kind of crazy how they combine. It's cool, but it's so crazy at the same time. Like how the X parasites just combine into one strong one, and then yep, that's a new stronger enemy. Okay, so I came from there, so I need to go up here to the atmosphere. I need something to open this, so I guess I just gotta go down first. That's a cool room. Okay, and there's something down here. This music sounds like the NES one. Excuse me. I haven't played the NES one, so I'll take your word for it, because I know there was, the other day when I was streaming, there was a song that sounded like a remix from Torvis Bog, which I imagine in itself is a remix of another song. Oh, your grandma has the Twilight Princess for the GameCube? Yo, that's that is a really good find. For sure. Twilight Princess is such a good game. It's really, really good. Especially like the GameCube one, specifically the GameCube one, because I didn't find that out until later. That apparently, like, when I was a teenager, that's when like Twilight Princess came out, and so when I got it, it was actually the last copy in the store, which was really cool. I think I went to like, I don't know, like Kmart or something like that, or actually it might have been Target. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it was Target now that I think about it. And I went there, and then it was like a couple of days before Christmas. And so I went there, and then the guy was just like, oh yeah, you get the last copy. And like started talking about how lucky I was and stuff like that, which I was just like super excited about, because like looking forward to that game. And yeah, I got the last copy for the GameCube, and then at the time though I was kind of like, oh, I don't have a Wii, and like the Wii one's probably gonna be better because it's a newer console, and you know, like it might turn out better. And then I found out that apparently like a lot of people prefer the GameCube one over the Wii because of the motion controls in it. So I was like, okay, sweet. I guess I got the better one then. So I was super excited about getting the game in general, but in addition to that, like, we're more excited that apparently a GameCube one is the way to go. So I wasn't really missing out on anything with the Wii one, other than I guess having everything mirrored and stuff. Yeah, there's a GameCube version of Twilight Princess. Yeah, for sure. The difference between them, as far as I know, like the main difference, is that, okay, that's an EMMI room. Let's go here. Is that if you play the, well, let's not go here. If you play the Wii version, it's mirrored from the GameCube version because Link is, I believe, is it left-handed? He's holding a sword with his left hand, and so to kind of counteract the confusion that might lead from having, oh jeez, the confusion that might come from like having Link being left-handed but holding the sword with your right hand. Oh gosh, this sucks. Okay. Yeah, you see, as soon as that flash happens, you're just dead. You have to really, really time it and kind of have some foresight as to when it's going to come out. But yeah, that's the main thing, is that if you have the Wiimote, and like most people are right-handed statistically, so they're like, okay, we kind of want to make it so it makes sense to people who are playing, because if Link's holding the sword in the left hand and you're swinging it with the right hand, it kind of feels awkward. So they had to mirror everything in the world. So if you play the two games, you'll notice that they're actually like whatever we call, like, not inverted, but you know, like switched around and stuff. Ugh, gosh, that sucks. I always feel bad when I miss it, but I'm like, it really is hard. Yeah, and then Skyward Sword. I didn't know that actually, but that would make sense. Skyward Sword Link was right-handed apparently, so I was gonna say like, oh yeah, that's the case. I'm like, I haven't even played it, so I don't even know if that's true, but I'll take your word on it. Oops. It feels so bad. I think I actually timed the first one right. I just pressed the wrong button. Oh, he's left-handed for the Switch version though. So does that mean the Switch version doesn't use motion controls again? Like, could they not? They couldn't perfect the technology. And they didn't want to have the same disaster as the Wii one, where like Link's arm twists around 3 times. Let's just go down here. I'll let it come and go. Oh jeez. Well, I couldn't activate the Phantom Cloak again. Yeah, I guess I'll just have to find out when I get Skyward Sword then. I'm still kind of debating if I want to get it and play on stream or not, because I wouldn't mind it. Apparently, according to my girlfriend, I'm missing a lot of stuff in Breath of the Wild that's referring to Skyward Sword. And I mean, they say Skyward Sword in the game a lot, like Skyward. So I'm assuming that is actually the case. I'm just missing out on a lot of references, but won't know until I play it. Do it. I wouldn't mind doing it. I mean, like, if it's that good of a game that everybody will want to see me play, then, like, sure, I'll play it. Oh, jeez. Will it see me? Most likely. Yeah, it already has a lock on me. Oh, gosh, that's so tough. We can all make fun of Groose. See, I don't even know like much about Groose, and I know that people make fun of him or like he's a pretty funny character. That's about all I know. Oh jeez, I took the bad route. No. No. Yeah. I was a split second late on that one. I just kind of guessed it, but I didn't do it out of reaction so much as it is like kind of timing it, and then I timed it just a little bit late though. Okay. That's not cool. Oh, that's right. It can see me through walls. I was like, that's not cool. It saw me through the wall. I'm like, wait, no, they specifically told me that. Okay, cool. Sweet. I've lost track of me somehow. Let me look back into chat because I was so focused on that one part. You think I'd like Skyward Sword? Yeah, I mean, I'd be fine getting it then. I'll just have to see when I get it, and then I guess time it, like with Subnautica, like below 0 and stuff. Maybe I'll do, I think I'd do Subnautica first, because I doubt Breath of the Wild 2 is coming out anytime soon, so I don't think I have to be too concerned about, like, playing that before Breath of the Wild 2. I'm pretty sure that game won't be out until like late 2022, if not early 2023. But I mean, who knows? Normally, because like in the past they've announced stuff and then given quite a bit of an estimate away from the time they announce it. But with Metroid, yeah, with Metroid Dread, it was like just a couple months before. Although I guess I don't know if it's fair to compare the two because one may have been developed a lot. Whoa. Oh, geez, the thing actually hit me still. Yeah, because I mean, obviously the length in games, like between the two of them, is way different. It drops a week after E3. I mean, hey, my was it with like Deltarune where it just like, I think it was Deltarune, like Chapter 2 that just got like announced and then it was just like, yeah, it's out. Like no heads up. Not that I have a problem with that. I actually think it's actually kind of nice because then it's just like a nice little surprise in the week. I could see, yeah, it works either way. Like, it's either a nice surprise in the middle of the week, or it's just like, oh man, you know, I would have liked to, like, if you procrastinate your homework or something like that, and you're like, oh, I'll do it later, and then, like, something drops, and you're like, oh no, I have to do homework instead of playing this, and then you have to avoid spoilers, like the plague. Yeah, it works either way. Is that what Skyward Sword did? It announced and just, like, dropped a couple weeks later? I don't even remember that. I thought it came out at the same time the Joy-Cons did. No, I think they announced it a little bit before. Like, it was a couple months before. Because the Joy-Cons didn't come out when they announced them. I know, because I was, gosh, I got hit by that. Jeez. Well, that sucks. That was such a stupid spot to be in. I don't know how I'm not getting caught there, but I deserve to get caught that whole entire time. Yeah, I, like, was threading the needle there. I'm like, I absolutely deserve to get caught there. I swear, like, I pet the EMMI on the head a couple of times in that whole entire chase. Oh, dang it. I think I'm supposed to go to the left, but... Okay, this sucks. This was clearly not the way I was supposed to go. Or, well, maybe. Ah, jeez. Oh, let me in, let me in, let me in. You, like, pushed me through. Yeah, it was definitely more than a couple weeks. It was a while. I remember because they announced the Joy-Cons, and I was like, oh man, I really want these. And then they were sold out for the longest time, and I'm like, well, I guess I'll just wait until they come out and see if I can pick some up. And I did. Thankfully, it wasn't too bad. I normally don't, like, panic buy or buy something out of, like, fear of missing out, so it's really tough for me not to, like, have that fear of missing out, but I'm usually pretty good about holding back a little bit. Oh, this is just... Okay, so I'm actually supposed to go to the right. Which is an energy tank expansion. Or recharge station. It's not like it matters because the enemy kills you like in one hit. Okay, well that sucks. Well, that also sucks. I think I'm at full HP. Okay. Yeah, thankfully the Zelda Joy-Cons weren't too hard to get, so I was pretty excited for them. And they're actually still in stock now, like, that's how much came out, or that's how many came out later on. So I'm glad I didn't have that whole entire, like, fear of missing out and then, like, buying it for over MSRP, because I totally get why, like, the fear of missing out happens, and, like, if something's worth it to you, then that, like, yeah, go for it, but at the same time, like, I just really don't feel comfortable like paying MSRP over MSRP for something that like was just due to like an inventory shortage or something. Okay, cool, sweet. Get up, get up. Okay. Oh, that's not fair. Okay, thanks game for making it up. That's so not cool. That was so lame. It shouldn't have clicked me into him and then just like restarted the like attack mode thing. Oh man, that was so dumb. I was pressing up too so I could like hold my legs above him, but nope, didn't matter. Okay, that was my fault. Okay, cool. I think that's the first time I've gotten the second hit. I don't remember that animation at all. Let me in. Okay, cool. And jeez. Okay, I hope it doesn't run into me. Whew, okay. Yeah, that's what I've heard too, is that like Skyward Sword apparently is like really lore intensive. Okay, well I can't even activate my thing. Ah, jeez. Dang it. Dang it. Yeah, honestly, if I'm being like completely honest, the only things I know about Skyward Sword, and I guess spoiler alert for anybody who doesn't know, because I mean, like I said, I don't really know much of it, so I'll just kind of say what I know, but without as much of a filter, and just push me through. Is that it has to do with like the first Link, like canon-wise. And well, what else do I know about it? I know the main villain's supposed to be like what, Girham? That's his name. I only know because like Smash Bros. I think that's where I first heard his name. Again, I think it was it? No, it wasn't Brawl. Brawl was Twilight Princess. It was Twilight Princess Link. I don't think any of the Smash Bros. Actually ever used like Skyward Sword Link. It's always been like the Twilight Princess or Breath of the Wild. But yeah, just like I think those are like the only two things I know. And maybe something else I'm just not recalling. And that, you know, I guess it takes place in the sky. Oh, okay, so some people disagree with the official timeline. But so far it's supposed to be like hinted at that that's it. Okay, okay. Let's just take a sec. Dude, it's a little holes are for. Oh yeah, the official timeline's a little wonky because of Breath of the Wild. Yeah, because I definitely felt like a mix of everything, and I know that like everything kind of starts to branch off from Ocarina of Time, which I guess makes sense because it's like time travel. But yeah, that's. I guess I haven't read the story of things, so I'm not entirely sure of all the details and the lore and stuff like that. But if Skyward Sword's the most lore-intensive one, then yeah, I would definitely like to play it. I just saw me immediately after like entering the room. Whoa! Oh, gosh, I'm so close. Okay, cool. Oh, please don't see me. I'm so close. Oh my gosh. Jeez, I still went full circle. Dang it, where was I supposed to go? To the right? Okay. Ah, man, this sucks. This one's really hard to deal with. Excuse me. Yeah, that's what I heard about Hyrule Warriors. It's just like, it's basically Breath of the Wild, but what if? That's kind of why I'm interested in playing it, because I'd like to see an alternate story. Oh my gosh, I can't get down here. Yep, just poke me through. Dang it. Okay, well now I know I just need to kind of keep to the right. I don't know how I went full circle too. It felt like I was making progress, but... Like, I promise I'm not playing this badly either. Like, this badly either because a conversation. It's just straight up me, like, messing up. And then also, like, this one's actually pretty hard too because of the water and the layout of it. Because the layout for this specific one's really awkward. There's like so many areas to mess up, and plus too, it sees you through the walls. That's kind of the new thing with this one too. Is like you're not really safe no matter where you're at because it can still see you through the walls. I should probably be taking the upper door anyways. Let me on. Where can I get on? Jeez. That was so dumb. Oh man. Just thinking too, like the first time I went on that thing and it didn't even like let me grab on this really sucked, so like I could have made it there if it would have let me on. Oops. I'm gonna catch up with chat again. Okay. There's just more talking about Age of Calamity and Breath of the Wild. See, I've never played Hyrule Warriors, and I think I mentioned it. Was it Subnautica, or was it the last time I was playing Breath of the Wild? I think it was the last time I was playing Breath of the Wild. I never could get into the Warriors games just because of the fact that just the gameplay of it feels too like over the top, and I kind of have a thing with like over the top gameplay where it's not bad, but it's just not my thing. So the same thing with like Final Fantasy, which is why I haven't played like very many of them. It's just like when the combat gets too like out there and like looks too like flashy, then it's kind of hard for me to get into, because like my brain can't wrap around the thing of like, you know, you're spinning like 7 times. Like you could easily get killed with one of those spins. So that's typically what happens when I see games like that. So like in Hyrule Warriors, or like any of the Warriors games in general, like not just, it's just like a common thing in Warriors games, it's just the gameplay of it. I'll see like a character like swing their sword once and then like 20 bodies go flying. I'm like, whoa. So it's kind of hard for me to kind of get into the game when it's like that. I'm gonna read something in chat real quick, so because I know this boss fight's gonna take me a sec. Okay, so Age of Calamity makes you feel really powerful with any move you do. Yeah, like that's kind of my thing, is that like I get that's the appeal to it for like a lot of those games too, but it's just for me, it's hard for me to kind of get into it because I'm like, it feels like every move I do is too powerful, and then like at that point it doesn't feel like, I don't want to say not realistic because it's like, oh, well, how realistic is the game anyways, but it just feels too like flashy to me. Gosh, what am I supposed to do against this thing? This thing killed me so fast. This one straight up has like a Castlevania like entrance too. You can't even parry that first one. I mean that dash attack. I think this is the first boss fight I'm actually gonna have to like legit concentrate on because of how many like things you have to avoid. Because the ball makes the whole entire floor like a danger zone for a quick second. And then the little spears that it shoots out kind of last for a while, so it's kind of hard to jump over them. And it has like a dash attack too. So I may be a little bit quiet for this part because this one's actually really hard. Yeah, and you can't even like hit anything but the underside of it because it's protected by a shell. Like I feel like the difficulty just got ramped up really hard in this game. Because this is like the stream I've died the most in. Okay, I got through the first form, cool. Oh, please heal me. Oh, it's not even that much health. Whew, okay, jeez. You just really have to whittle down the HP of that one. Thanks. Locks on to up to 5 targets and fires a barrage of guided micro missiles. Hold R to begin charging the missiles. Once charged, a yellow laser sight will appear. Use this laser sight to designate up to 5 targets. After doing so, press Y to fire a barrage of micro missiles. Consumes 3 units of missile ammo per target. Okay, so, huh. No, go through my missiles pretty fast for those rooms that have like the swarm of enemies. So hold R. Okay, and then press Y to fire. So I'm assuming like, oh, it sucks. I'm gonna accidentally do that so many times. That's pretty cool though. Okay, so I can make my way back. What's is Gardenia like a brand for candles? Oh, okay, so it's the scent. Okay. I'm not too familiar with candles, that's why I asked, because like I tend to have like I don't know if it's allergies. Like they tend to make my like nose stuffy sometimes, so it might just be like too strong for me. I tend to be like pretty sensitive to like scents and stuff like that. So that's why I'm like not too familiar, which sucks because like I like the smell of candles, like don't get me wrong, but I know that I only like the smell of it up until the point where I can't smell it anymore because I can't breathe. So like at that point it just becomes like a taste test. Okay, so is this what I need to use this for? Yes, it is. Okay. Oh, whoops. That's right, I'm supposed to press Y. So did that consume like... Yeah, it did consume 15 missiles. Jeez. That's what I was thinking, like, geez, that's gonna take quite a bit. Yeah, exactly. That's my thing with, like, the Wars games is you'll go into a place and, you know, you'll see, like, a swarm of enemies and you press, like, 3 buttons and then they're all dead. It's just... And it's not like other games don't do that, but it's the way it's delivered that kind of gets me. That's where I have an issue with it. Is the way that, like, over the top you'll do, like, multiple attacks and then, like, an army of characters will go flying. Likewise, if you're like fighting one person and you do like an attack and it's like over the top, that also kind of stands out to me as like a little over the top. But I don't know, when it's like a flood of characters, it's just stands out to me because like I've never played that game and I really haven't played like many Wars games in general, but I'm genuinely curious if there's other enemies in the game. Like you'll fight an enemy and it'll be like 20 and you know fling them across, and then there'll be a cutscene where like just one of them walks up to you and you get caught off guard. I'm like, how did that happen? You just like threw 20 people at one time. Like that's what I'm kind of thinking might be the experience with it. So gosh, I actually probably should have gone down. Let me see if I can still do that. Whoop. But I get the appeal to them. Like, I'm not trying to, like, bash on it in any way, though. Well, that's cool. That thing's blocking the door now. Can I... Okay, I just had to freeze and kill it. Yeah, let's go down and to the left. And, well, actually... Should I go up to the left? Where's that one room that had, like, all the lasers? Or, excuse me, all the markers on it. Was it over here? Yes, it was. Okay, so I should go over there. So up left, and just keep going that direction. Just like ran into it like for no reason twice. Yeah, that's got to be the most compelling part for me to want to play it, is the story. Oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez. Okay, aw, dang it. It's like the story, honestly. I like the story of Breath of the Wild and the characters so much so that I really am debating on pushing past my disliking towards that kind of gameplay and just trying it out, because even if it's a what if, it would still be nice to kind of see more of the characters and just more about them and stuff. Okay, so I can go through here. I gotta stand a little more here. Looks like there's 3 missiles per thing, even though I only need 1. Because it does shoot out 3, but I just think it's kind of funny because I technically only need 1 to destroy it. Gosh, the thing took a lot of missiles. think I'm back. 20 HP. No. I'm not even. Not quite there yet. Almost. There's just 2 of these things. I already struggle with just one. Oh my gosh. This sucks. Well. Gosh, I'm getting my ass handed to me. This sucks. As soon as I saw 2 of them, I'm like, I already have a hard time with just one of these. Do you get bored of it because like the tossing around and just like how easy it is to like beat enemies? Because that's always been a concern of mine too, is like the way it looks like really easy, so it doesn't look too challenging. Gosh, I'm really just gonna have to like dwindle their HP and then just kind of run. Okay, well that's cool. Like right where I was gonna go. I mean, I gotta do what I gotta do. So, geez, that was, what was that, like 2 energy tanks for that one hit? That's not cool. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that actually hit me. That's so not cool. Oh man, that was so stupid because of the little like aftershock effect. That should have been friendly fire right there. Oh my gosh, this is so hard. Okay, cool. There's one. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. I almost panicked there and ran into that thing. So I'm like, oh, okay, wait, I got some HP from the first one. But like, I'm still like 1 hit away. Okay, I was like, please don't tell me you can hit me this little corner. Oh my gosh. Oh, Jesus. I'm so close. I really don't want to die here. I'm just going to keep playing it safe. Okay. Whew. Oh, you have to walk everywhere? Oh, that actually does... That sounds really unpleasant. Yeah, I can totally see that being pretty boring. Yeah, because the shrines in Zelda, because of how big it is, that's a huge, huge plus to actually walk around in open world games. Oh gosh, I thought there was a cutscene. I was like, wait, I thought this was a save room. I think I can get that last power up before I take a little bit of a break too. Not too far from here. Oh, is this, no, that's a different place. Huh. I don't remember seeing that thing on the left. I don't remember if I even came here. Whoops. Oh, okay, so there's infinite stamina, so you can run everywhere. I mean, that helps, but yeah, I can still see that being an issue of, like, you still have to run everywhere. Oh my gosh. Stupid attack. Did so much damage. Can I grab it? I guess not. It's so dumb how that thing reaches so far. But that was my fault. I could just kind of sit there. I was like, whoops. Forgot this even does a thing. Okay. Okay, let's see what this is. Space jump. Excuse me. Allow Samus to jump repeatedly during a spin jump. Press B at the right time during a spin jump to jump again. When used underwater, Samus cannot gain more height over the first jump without the gravity suit. Okay, cool. So I guess this feels like the screw attack, but and I can just keep doing it? Huh. Oh yeah, I guess I can. Okay, cool. Cool. So that's gonna be good for like the parts in the water where it's just very like I have to go like this part, like with the little warps. I wasn't sure what to call these. Oh, okay, so Age of Calamity would be more linear than Breath of the Wild, if I'm understanding correctly. Which would make sense, because I don't know if I would imagine Age of Calamity having like that much of an exploration aspect to it, so much as it is like just story driven. And imagine like whenever you're somewhere, then you can pretty much only go in that area for the sake of continuing the thing. It's like continuing a plot point or something. Okay, I need your HP. And I think I'm just gonna get missiles from this guy. Yeah. Okay, so I will probably head to the save station and then save from there and then take a little bit of a break, because I don't know where I'm supposed to go next, but probably gonna take me a bit to figure it out. I imagine it's just an entirely different area. Okay, almost there. Okay, so I will probably take a little bit of a break and then be back in about 30-ish minutes to continue with Breath of the Wild. So, and then I'll be playing this again tomorrow. So, I think I'll probably be starting around the same time. Yeah, that is what I posted on the schedule. I just wanted to kind of like double check. But yeah, I will be playing this again tomorrow, then around the same time, 4:30 Pacific time. And so should be the same thing for Breath of the Wild as well. I'm not entirely sure how close I'm going to be to beating this, so I mean I don't mind continuing this until next week, into next week I should say. But yeah, I'll just kind of see how it goes, and then if I have to change the schedule midway next week, then I'll do that. But if anybody is going to stick around, then I will see you in a little bit. If you're going to hop off for the night, you have a good night. But either way, I'll see you later. Alright, thanks. See ya.